My name's Dre. I'm with Time of Dre and I'm a social media expert. And today we're going to be talking all about social media growth and what it actually takes for you to grow on social media successfully this year. When I think about growing on social media platforms, the really exciting piece of this is how it lends itself to monetization. Getting traffic and getting visibility and having people see your stuff will ultimately help you make more money with affiliate partnerships or brand deals or selling your own products in the future. So traffic, people, communities are always going to be good for you. And that's why this is so important for you to stay tuned for this video and really take out a piece of paper and pen so that you can make some awesome notes on what you might want to do with your own platform. So I'm going to talk to you today about the 3 V's, which is vision, visibility, and velocity. These are the main components of being able to grow your audience. I always say that clarity breeds confidence. When you have no idea what to post, no idea what to say, no idea what to do, that's because you don't have clarity. And it's really hard to build an empire when you're not clear on what you're doing. Would you agree? So the first thing that we need you to do is have a really good understanding of your vision and why you're even on social in the first place. And trust me, it can't be about money. It has to be something deeper or you'll burn out. So take out that piece of paper and I want you to write down why you're excited to start this account. The types of conversations you want to have with people, the impact that you want to have in the lives of your followers. And really start to put words to your feelings around leading a community of people dedicated to one topic. When I think about the example of women over 40, helping them transform their skin from the inside out and age in reverse, that is a really impactful mission. And if I had that vision, I would sit there and say, I want to change the lives of these women over 40. I want them to feel beautiful again. I want them to understand how to care for their skin. I want them to understand the skin protocols that are going to help them look more beautiful. I want to help them save money while they're on this journey and also emotionally support them. And that would be my big vision. This big vision that 1 year down the road, I am making these great impacts in these women's lives. The vision for Time of Dre was simple. I wanted to help women make a ton of money online with their own skills and talents. And I knew when I looked 1, 3, 5 years down the road that vision was always the same. I wanted to turn women into business owners so that they could do it for themselves. And that's still my vision today. But what that allowed me to do is to create every program, coaching opportunity, course, piece of content in alignment with that big vision. So whatever you put in your bio for the last video, I want you to start thinking about that as a core of your vision. If you said that you want to help vegan men run their first marathon or compete in their first Ironman, then we want to take that vision and make it even bigger. Why? Why? Is it because you didn't have that opportunity? You didn't have the resources? Is it because you think there's lots of misinformation in that market or not a lot of support there and you want to be that person? Like, get clear. Why is it that you're even spending 20 hours a month or a week building this platform? What that will allow you to do is create your visibility plan, because your content helps you get visible. But it's not going to help you get visible if you're saying the same old things as everybody else that has been talking about these topics for the last 10 years on Instagram. You want to make sure that you have a visibility plan that's dynamic and 3D for you to start to stand out. So if we know that each topic, any topic in the world, has usually around like 4 to 5 components of it, 4 to 5 elements of it, then we can start to create a visibility plan. And let's talk about those elements. Typically, it's your story, how your story fits into this, like how you got into this world, what you know about this world. The second is myths or misconceptions or bad things about the industry or the market, things that you want to speak to, challenges that you have here. Then we have the fun. We have the fun, relatable side, the humor in any topic. There can be humor in a lot of things that seem like they don't, but the lighter side of life. And then we have the education, the tips, the tricks, the advice, the step-by-steps, the processes. And so an example for the women over 40, if I was a woman over 40 with skincare experience, I might tell my story about how I transformed my skin and aged in reverse. I might bust a ton of myths around why you can't buy your skincare at the grocery store. I don't know if that's true, but I'm just guessing here. I might do some funny video content around my skin and seeing my skin age in the mirror. And then I might do some tips and advice on how to find the best moisturizer for your skin type over 40. So when you have this dynamic content plan that is based around your overall vision, you are able to start getting more visible, because this will drive what you put in the image. This will drive what you write in the caption. And this will also drive what type of hashtags you use on your post to put it in front of the right people. So we know that if you are doing the vegan man who is an athlete and running an Ironman, you know that you should be using photos and imagery of yourself or other people or groups of your friends working out and doing these activities, and the food that you're eating, and the grocery shopping runs that you're doing. And the hashtags should have things about being vegan and vegan athlete and all of those different elements. And that's how you create vision, visibility, and velocity, is getting really clear and thinking logically about how people find others on social media. It's not going to happen by accident. Okay, not going to happen by accident. So when we talk about velocity, imagine that this is your state. Your bio is awesome. Your content is hitting it home on all different cylinders. You're creating a 3D experience where you're talking about a lot of topics. It's easier for people to follow you and discover you. But now you need to create velocity for yourself, which is engaging with other people. We can't just simply post content and hope that we have followers flood in. We need to actively engage with these people in order for them to find us. So why we started with clarity and vision is because now that you have clarity on some of these hashtags that people are using and that you should be using, you can now go engage in those hashtags to create some velocity for yourself. So I'd spend 30 minutes a day engaging in two ways: 15 minutes on your current audience, so your timeline, and then 15 minutes engaging on hashtags. Now, if you want to scale that up and do an hour, sure, that's even better. But I know that you're a busy person, and so 30 minutes broken up into two 15-minute chunks will get you some pretty awesome results, especially when you're just trying to create that initial velocity. So again, more traffic equals more eyes equals better monetization. And that is what this course is all about. We really want to help you build up your affiliate marketing business and be able to maybe create a full side income stream, maybe leave your job, maybe change your entire financial future forever. And that is really going to happen with more eyeballs on your content. But I promised you that we were going to talk about your personal brand in this video, and I am definitely going to back up on this promise, because your personal brand is super important when it comes to social media growth. You want to be known as that person to go to for that topic. And how do you get there? You get there by speaking your message more loudly into the social sphere. You get there by engaging with other leaders in your industry and sharing your thoughts and your attitudes on things, and getting a lot of that visibility. But again, your personal brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. And you know where they get that information from? They get it from you. So when you're on your stories, when you're posting content, it's important that you share your true, raw, unadulterated opinions about your topic, your industry, the state of the industry that you're in, and how you want it to be in the future, so that people understand your personal take on this topic. I'll go back to veganism as an example. There are lots of opinions of what a good vegan does or incorrect vegan does, or what's the best route. You might have an opinion on that, right? And instead of shying away from that, we want you to share it. Because what you're going to do is you're going to create a name for yourself in whatever route you take there. So we want you to really share your true opinions and share your true personality. The biggest mistake you can make on social media when you're getting started in your growth journey is to try to act and behave and sound like other people. I want you to act, behave, and sound just like you, and share your thoughts and opinions and angles and perspectives on things just like you, because that will really help you be different than everybody else. Now, your personal brand is coming through your personality and your content, but also some of these visual cues that we're trying to show. So if you were to say that you want to be taken really seriously as the top lawyer in your area, but your photos look like I took them myself, it might not create that personal brand narrative that you're looking for. So you might hire a photographer to get some really professional shots of you where you look like you are the top lawyer in your area. And maybe you're trying to push this idea that you are really holistic. Maybe you're a yoga teacher and you're trying to open up, your own yoga studio, and you want people to perceive you as a young, cool, hip yoga teacher. But the photos that you have are really stuffy and prim and proper and maybe way too polished from a photographer. You might want more fun lifestyle images or even videos where you're laughing and you're interacting with other young people to show and tell that you are this young, hip yoga teacher. I always talk about reinforcing the narrative. So at Time of Dre, I want you to know that I am one of the top social media experts on the platform because I actually have lived this and walked the walk for many years. I didn't just go viral one time and now I say that I'm an expert. I actually have the fundamental knowledge, but we're always going to have fun while we're doing it. So when you look at my highlights, when you look at my stories, when you look at my content, you can tell that there is definitely a colorful, bright, sunny, kind of funky, quirky edge to my content, because I didn't want to be another social media coach in a blazer with a cardigan and a coffee cup and a laptop in my photos, because that's not me. It was never me and it will never be me. And guess what? Being myself and creating this personal brand around my skills and my personality helped me build a $500,000 business. So if you need any more validation that you are perfect as you are and you do not need to act like somebody else to create a brand that you won't even love, there's that for you. You can be incredibly successful on social and make a ton of money just being who you are. Okay. So in the rest of this video course, we are going to be getting into the meat and potatoes of monetizing your brand through affiliate marketing, brand partnerships, and maybe some alternative ways that you're able to, but also do's and don'ts of the monetization journey. I want to make sure that you come back for the rest of this course, because now we're really getting into the good stuff that could change your financial future forever and help you make an awesome income online. So if you are ready to start monetizing your platform with ConvertSocial, let's get into the monetization area of the course.